Good morning, everybody.
Good morning. We're in a pickle again.
Well, that's how Pat would describe it. I call it a total disaster. Pat calls it a pickle. Well, the video yesterday didn't get uploaded because we've no signal. And I cannot function without a signal. I can do nothing when I haven't got a signal. The trip here were fine.
Yeah.
We stopped off at a place I've forgotten already to get some food from an Aldi. And carried on, and it was fine. The journey here was fine. The site is very primitive, and I checked with O2 that this had a signal.
For TV and phone.
I checked for TV and I checked for phone, and O2 said it had a signal here, but it's nothing. And I walked down to the town, the village, last night.
Still no.
There ain't even a signal in the village. It's hopeless. And then I've got up this morning to find my phone ain't charged. Whether it's been trying all night to upload that damn video, yesterday's video, I don't know. I have no idea why it ain't charged.
Consequently, it's plugged in.
It's plugged in now, but I wanted to go to a nature reserve nearby to try and upload the video.
Yeah.
But where's my power coming from now, if I move?
It'll have to come from my batteries, won't it?
The only source I've got is where that telly is.
Yeah.
12 volt thing at that telly.
You have to plug it in there.
Plug in there, hopefully. So that's the situation we're in. The good news is I haven't had any pain yesterday. What I've done is my diet has been absolutely cut right down to bananas, potatoes and rice and fish. Bananas, potatoes, rice and fish.
And
That's
lemon
tea.
tea.
And lemon tea.
Instead of...
Or green tea or mint tea. They're the only, so far, I know when I eat those things, I've been all right. So that's my starting point. So at the moment, that's what I'm eating. So I've got to then cautiously try and add. I don't think I can eat eggs.
We're not sure. It might have just been the... Well, it was an omelette, wasn't
Well,
it?
twice
Yeah,
I've had
twice
eggs.
you've had eggs, yeah.
Twice I've had eggs and twice I've had pain.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I don't think I can eat eggs. And with a load of them.
With a load of eggs, because
Poor
John brought us loads.
John got us a load.
But I shall eat them.
Good. So that's what the situation is. Not happy.
It's not a happy bunny.
I'm not. When I can't upload a video, I'm not happy. When I've no signal, I'm not happy. I can't find out what the weather's going to be like. I can't find out anything. We had an email from Channel 5. Wanting to know if we wanted to appear in £1 Million Motorhomes, a programme. I mean, we're the last people to be appearing on a programme called £1 Million Motorhomes. poverty stricken.
Unless they want us to test one out for them, or
So
I don't know.
they don't. They don't. I told them that, and I told them there's a lot more sexier people out there in vans than us two. I want to contact John and Mandy and Roman in Raymond.
Yeah. Camper van Sue.
Well, yeah, Sue's all right, yeah, but she's not living in it, is she?
No.
I don't know whether that was.
Part of it.
She said, the girl said that she'd seen us videos and liked us, which a lot of people do. That's fine. Glad she does. So, yeah.
That's his little moan for this morning.
That's my moan. Letters. Seems a bit lopsided here. Better. Supposed to be central, you know.
It's one from me again.
One from Pat on the 24th of January 1967. This one. Just in case there's any new subscribers, which I think there are a few. Last time I checked. Pat and I, when we were courting, wrote 300 letters to one another when I were out in Germany in the army. And I transposed all these letters into books. I did it in 2016. And we're going through them one by one a day. So, this is from you. Darling Trevor, I only get up at 8 AM when I am at home. But when I'm staying at Mr. Winston's, I have to get up at 7 AM to get the right buses. You might think I am clever, but it's a hell of a job when you don't know what to say. I am glad you did not meet Maria, and it is nice to know you don't mind being attached to me. Yeah, I don't remember no Maria.
Okay.
Yeah. But I just met a girl called Maria. You're all right, love. It doesn't matter about us going to Scotland. As I knew from the start, you would not get your leave. So I aren't disappointed. Oh, right, I must have written and said we're not going to Scotland.
Okay.
I am sorry you were mad with me, but glad you don't want to argue with me. You must be joking about me being good looking. You never thought you were, did you?
No.
You don't think you had, do you?
No. Bit old and wrinkly now.
No, you're beautiful still, darling.
Oh, thank you very much, sweet. Ah.
All these boys want to date me for is because I look like their type.
Oh. Okay.
I can't say I want to remember our special. I would rather have an ordinary, sweet, lovable kiss.
Oh.
Please don't be mad with me for saying what I have, will you?
Oh, right.
Always the modest Pat. Never considered herself as pretty, I've written there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yesterday I watched a film called Strangers Till We Met.
All right.
It was a great film, all about a married man whose wife did not make love to him.
Oh.
So he went with a woman whose husband did not make love to her.
Oh.
But in the end he went back to his wife, who was much prettier.
Oh.
Do you remember? You remember we once watched a play on television, and about this married couple.
Yeah.
And she was really bored with him, and he did the same thing every day. Everything was routine every day. And when they went to bed at night, he used to say this saying, "And so the weary soldier rests his weary head."
Yeah. He used to hang his dressing gown on the door, and he'd fold his sleeve in a particular way so that it was.
She used to say to camera, "Now he's going to fold the sleeves in there." And then he'll do this, and then
just as though she were thinking it in her head.
Yeah.
And then he'd get in bed and he'd pat the pillows up, and just before he laid his head on pillow, that's what he'd say, isn't it?
And that
It
must
was
have
really funny.
that must have been, we must have seen that in the 70s.
Yeah.
And we still remember it. And sometimes I'll say,
Oh, that's so
and so the
traveller rests his weary head. Oh dear.
Anyway, to continue, I wish you were here so you could belt our Brian, as he is a beast. He keeps teasing me. Well, love, I must be getting slow, as I can't think of any more to write. I put here, Pat went to Brian's funeral a couple of years ago. He was a tragic figure. He married and had 2 boys and a girl, but he was an alcoholic too. He finished up sleeping on benches, but at the time of his death at 53, he was living with a woman who was very fond of him. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know her name. Poor lass. She organised out funeral and everything, didn't she?
I don't know, darling.
Yeah.
He was a sad figure. So take care of yourself. Lots of love from Pat to the best boyfriend in the world, to the best boy in the world.
Not the end, dear.
Yes, it is.
Oh dear. It's another one from me next.
Really? I can't believe this.
He kept saying to me, "You've hardly written any letters to me." There's not as many as I've written to you, but they keep coming in batches, don't they?
I don't understand it at all. Another one from you.
Oh, that one's from you.
Where?
There.
Oh,
Down
so one from me there. That's you again.
from me.
You again. Where are all my letters? See, they all went missing. Another one from you. All my letters went missing. She nicked them all. Another one from you. That's one from me.
Yeah.
Another one from you. There's hardly any from me.
That one's from you.
You see, she were opening them, I was sending money on to Pat and taking money out. Oh.
You never realised that when you were writing them, did you?
Oh, we did, didn't we? That's why
I mean writing them in book, that there were a lot.
I did. Because I kept saying to you, I don't get this.
Yeah, it don't seem to be in sequence.
All them letters that are missing.
Yeah. Oh well. Can't do out about it, we don't know. Started numbering them, didn't you?
I did, yeah.
So I knew whether I'd got the next one on from the last one that you
Well, you
wrote.
already told me there were 3 missing.
Yeah, I thought there were.
Didn't bother her, did it?
Well, all I can say is if it were my mum, I mean, you know, what our Brian were like, it could have been.
Could have been him, right? He were alright.
He were a
It's alright.
culprit and all.
Especially if he knew there were money in them.
I don't know how we'd know that, right? But anyway, that's that.
Yeah. Okay.
Long time ago.
It's a long time ago. Yeah. Well, how long ago is it? 60 years?
Mm.
Yeah, okay. Right, well, who knows what's going to happen today? Whether I'll get anything uploaded or what. I don't know. So,
we'd like to say thank you to John and Edith for all their attention that they paid on us when we were down there. I mean, we loved it all. It was just so beautiful countryside and everything down there. It
yeah,
was, wasn't it?
it was.
And when we went, I mean, Trevor couldn't actually film the swannery because his phone had
run out of power.
But it was beautiful to see all them swans.
Mm.
When they just were living together, not bothering one another at all. The only thing they did was they kept the single swans away from the nesting swans when they were feeding them. Yeah. So that's why at 4 o'clock lots of people were there and they were feeding with buckets of seed, weren't they?
Yeah.
So the other fellas could go around and feed the
and
swans
all
that
these,
got your signets.
And all these swans were free to leave.
Yeah.
They weren't in captivity. And it wasn't the 4 o'clock feed that kept them there.
No.
It was the fact that this area of water it had salt in it. And adult swans are capable of, they have a desalination gland in them. So they actually can drink seawater, but they prefer fresh water. And there was a lagoon. The seawater eventually dissipated into just fresh water. And there was a 3-mile lagoon. And it had like an underwater meadow. It was only 1 metre deep. And it was like an underwater meadow and that they could feed on. And that's why they stayed there. And it turned out that they're very territorial. But this area where they've been there since, well, 400 years or something ridiculous, these swans. And they're the only place in the world where swans are not territorial. They'll nest at the side of each other on there, and they'll even nest at the side of you. You can just walk by their nests and they don't bother you. Yeah. And that's the only place in the world where that happens.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah. And they do get other swans coming in that are tagged.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
And there were 2 black swans there. And
yeah, they weren't tagged.
They weren't native, were they?
No. So, that's John and Edith.
Yeah,
they just were so incredibly kind, as Pat says. Yeah, and good point, Pat, to bring that up, because they really do need to be thanked for the way they treated us.
And hopefully if we can make it down this way again, we'll be in contact with you, so that we can meet up. Definitely.
Yeah.
Thank you. It wasn't just that you were taking us about, it was just your personalities were so lovely. And we hope you both do well. And thank you to Maria as well for her company, because she came out with us a couple of times, didn't she?
She did, yeah.
Yeah. We didn't get to say goodbye to Maria.
No, we didn't.
No.
Yeah.
So,
well done,
thank you to everybody else who's following us, because without you, we won't be here.
No, we wouldn't.
So, thank you.
Well done, Patricia. You can have your Sunday name.
Come on, thank you. Trevor thinks these things, but he never thinks to say them.
No, just dead from neck up, I am.
You enjoyed John's company.
I did, yeah.
You went for a while.
He was funny.
Yeah, and he's a big tall chap, isn't
He
he?
is, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, like a friendly bear.
yeah.
Yeah.
Lovely. Andy's lost absolutely tons
Tons
of
of
weight,
weight.
him and his mum.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
did he just say she'd lost 3 stone and
He's lost
John
5. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, on a no-carb diet
Yeah.
until we arrived. They're going back to the no-carb diet when we've left.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
So thank you, John and Edie.
Thank you. All right.
Yeah?
So we'll say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Started off sour, but ended sweet.
Sweet.
Bye.
Bye.